Romeo's offered you along this process.
Right, so him being undrafted, he's at a different path from me. Hopefully I get drafted. He just kind of just taught me to work hard from afar. I think it went unsaid, but I think just looking at him, the way he went about his business, he had to work for every single year that he's been in the league. Him going to his fifth year, that's something that's not common to a lot of guys. It's kind of rare for him. And the path we've taken coming from Lagos, Nigeria, we don't expect to be here. I don't expect to be on this podium right now. There's a lot of guys that I went back there this past summer and just looking at some kids who literally fight begging for food on the side of the street. I'm just grateful to be here and the sacrifice that my parents have made for my brother and I and my sister to kind of go to college and be here at this moment. I'm just thankful for it all.
What would it mean to play with him in Detroit?
It'd be awesome. I actually messed around with him the other day, and I was telling him I'm moving in and I'm not going to be the one paying rent. So I told him I'll sleep on the couch a little bit. He's going to build me a room or something like that. But I mean, it'd be cool. When I going to high school, I was hoping that we kind of play together, but that didn't end up happening. College, hoping that we play together, but that didn't happen again. So it'd be cool to play against him or with him. I think that'd be a cool little moment right there.
As you meet with teams, are they viewing you more as a 4-3 defensive end or as a 3-4 outside linebacker? Or are you comfortable in both roles?
Yeah, they actually are comfortable with me playing wherever. Played 4-3 outside linebacker. It doesn't matter. I think I offer a lot of versatility, better cover guys and get out of the pass rush or set the edge on the defense. I think that's what's unique about me. I'm able to do a lot of things that a lot of guys can't.
What's your favorite pass rusher? Julian Love.
Julian Love. That's my guy. We actually, going into freshman year, we would always compete about who's the real Julian. So he'd have to take a different name sometimes. So you'd call him Ju or Julian or Juju. He's just he's one of my guys. I'd go with him in Chicago all the time. Him being in Chicago and just being around his family and his family are great people. He was the first one of our class to leave and seeing the success he's had. I think he had a pick in Chicago playing the Bears last year. So it's kind of cool to see that path and just one of our friends just kind of make it to the league, and very happy for him.
Were you surprised, or did you expect the quick impact he made on the Giants when he got that opportunity?
Oh, no, I wasn't surprised. He was one of the freshmen in our class to kind of play, and I think he was like preseason All-American by his sophomore year. He's a guy who's always just kind of had his nose down. I think it's what's in Chicago guys and the way he's built. You can tell by he's brought up by great people. His dad, his mom, his brother, they're all competitors, and his path he's taken. He's always kind of been an underdog. He just kept his head down and been humble and just worked, and that's who he is. Very proud of the things he's done in the league, and I'm excited for him next year.
Julian, have you and Romeo ever played at the same, against each other or on the same football, anything like that?
Like when we I have little 3-on-3s in our backyard. I'll be on his team. I kind of fight to be on his team, but never in organized football. As I was coming into middle school, he was going to high school. Coming into high school, he was going to college. Coming into college, he was going to NFL. So I've never really been on the same team as him. So it'd be cool if that would happen in the future, I would play against him.
Julian, has he told you anything, or has Julian Love told you anything about New York and playing in there?
New York. So yeah, I actually used to visit my brother, and I didn't get to go to a game. Actually, the first time I went to one of his games was this past season when he was playing in Detroit. Since it's closer, it's quicker commute. Playing in New York, I mean, the stadium's in East Rutherford, New Jersey, so, I think NFL is different everywhere. You're surrounded by great teammates and great people, and people want you to succeed, and that's I hope for the best for my brother and Julian Love.
Julian, what's the conversation been like with Coach Kelly throughout this entire process?
Right, I mean, he's a guy who's been throughout our process. I've known him since I was in middle school, really, and recruited my brother. He's a guy I definitely rely on and trust in his word and his belief in me. He's a guy who supported my family and has the best interest in who I am as a person, my teammates. I think he's a guy that a lot of guys respect in that locker room, and look forward to meeting him later on, coming back to Notre Dame and seeing him again.
Julian, I know you said you're not doing all the drills. Do you know what specifically you're doing, and are you targeting? What are you targeting for your pro day?
I'm benching here and then pro day. Do everything else, taking things day by day, but I expect to be doing everything.
You talked about your brother being undrafted, and I know he used that as a chip on his shoulder and things like that. Are you using this injury and as that kind of personal motivation for you to kind of show how what you can do?
So when I got injured, a lot of stuff kind of started going around about who Julian Okwara was. It's definitely a chip on my shoulder because it feels like a lot of guys forgot about who I was. I missed a couple games. But I mean, I'm not really talking about it. I'll keep quiet, and that's just who I am. I just keep my head down and work. We talk about being a humble worker and just keep your head down and keep staying in the shadows. That's something Coach Lee at Notre Dame always talked about. So I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table and what things I can offer to teams. So I'm not really worried about it. I know I'm a competitor at heart, and I'm going to do everything I can to succeed. That's just how I'm feeling.
In your last couple of games, it felt like you were really hitting your stride as like a run defender. Obviously, you have the pass rush. How kind of disappointing is it when you felt like that part of your game may have been coming together, and then you get hurt?
Yeah, I felt the same thing. I felt like going into the last 3 games that I played, I was really picking things up, and then especially at Duke, my hometown, an hour and a half away from my hometown, I was really getting my groove. And then a freak injury that just happened right before the halftime. I mean, it sucks. That was definitely something I wanted to prove my senior year. Sucks that it was cut short. So.